everybody, and welcome. This is the Budweiser All-Pro Series All-Star Open. That is correct. It is the All-Star Open, and it's time for 3 drivers to race their way into the All-Star race. Now let me tell you exactly how this is going to work. Now, in segment number 1, it's going to be 20 laps. And in those 20 laps, most likely we'll have to make a pit stop. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. And then, the winner of segment 1 will automatically transfer into the All-Star race. He will then park his car off the racetrack, as he will be done for the race. And then, segment 2, which will also be 20, well, I think it'll be 15 or 20 laps. I'm not sure, depending on what I feel like. And then the top 2 from segment number 2 will advance and be the final 2 participants in the All-Star race. So now that you have it, we're going to get this race started with the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Command has been given. The cars are rolling off. Now, I did something pretty cool. Hopefully you guys think so too, as I think the 7 car might be having a problem. I did something cool for you guys for the starting lineup. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And so take a look at the starting lineup. That was a look at the starting lineup for the All-Star Open, and as I was confirmed, looks like there is a problem with Daniel Voiles' machine. I'm not too sure exactly what it could be. I don't know if it's internal or a possible tire problem, but the 7 of Daniel Voiles looks to be giving up his position. So it doesn't look like he'll be able to win the All-Star race, or to win the first segment. But if he does not retire, he can be in segment number 2. As he comes to pit road, 20 laps of racing. Who will be the 3 drivers to transfer in? The way to find out. The green flag is out. We're underway. Heading down off into turn number, down the back straightaway, off turn 2, down the back straightaway. It's still just Dylan Young and Kyle Matthews pulling out to the lead. 30 wide coming off the corner, 34 car hard into the wall. .34 car hard into the wall, and I saw the 9 car as well hit it. And now Dylan Young hit the wall. As the 7 car comes back out of the track, he will officially be 1 lap down. So actually we get, no, it's not going to help if we get a caution now. And I think we might just get one. Yep, caution is out. Wreck on the front straightaway. Cody Hagan and Peter Saviano involved in the accident. Couple of cars already took the caution. Well, I guess the 14 car did already too. So that It's going to put us under the caution for the first time in segment number 1 of the All-Star Race Open. And here comes the cars down pit road. It's going to be Kyle Matthews, Connor Breton, Dylan Young, Derek Pemberton, the 10 of James Silverfox, and the 9 of Fitzwater, then the 88, the 51, the 22, the 2, 19, and so on back down the field. As these cars do make pit stops, let's go take a look and see what happened to bring out the first caution. Okay, you're looking to see what happened to bring out the first caution of the day. It looks like that's just once again the 34 car gets too far out, hits the wall, comes down into the 48, turns Cody Hagan around, and up into the wall goes Hagan, and the 34 car turns him as well. Now remember, if these cars can remain on the racetrack, they can be in segment number 2. So that's a look at what happened to bring out the first caution. Let's go back into the restart. Alright, welcome back to the Charlotte Motor Speedway for segment number 1 of the All-Star Race. And we had a strategy happen. We see Nathan Hudson as the leader. Hudson stayed out, and I think the 88 car went with fuel only on his pit stop. As Daniel Boyles is a lap down, but it's Nathan Hudson, Joseph Strigley, Kyle Matthews, Dylan Young, Connor Breton, James Silverfox, Zachary Fitzwater, Derek Pemberton, Sean Henley, and Alex May, your top 10. Coming to the restart here coming to the restart with 14 laps to go. And my oh my, what a fun race this should turn out to be. Coming to the green flag. Here we go, green flag is back out. We're back on the way here and the All-Star Open. Now if the 7 can stay in front of the 6 and a caution come out, that'll put the 7 back on the lead lap. As you see the 88 car falling behind, he's stuck on the outside line. He's not going to really get much of any help. But here comes the 14 car with fresh tires to try to go underneath the 7. Oh, the 14's coming back to pit road. What was that all about? 14, the 38, the 47, and the 16 all come back to pit road. Could that be strategy on their part? As we have a breakaway in the front of the pack here, the 6 and the 7. Even though the 7's a lap down, they're battling back here. As the 6 car kind of scraped the wall a little bit. So now the 7 is back on the lead lap. So if we get a caution flag, it'll help that 7 car. Nathan Hudson, who I forgot how he got into the All-Star race last time. And you know what? I just remembered too. He won it. Oh well, I'm not going to do that rule where if you win, you're in for 10 years thing. So previous All-Star race winner has got to race his way back in. And if he stays out front, he could very well do that. I think a couple more cars just hit the wall. As the 7 of Daniel Boyles is still out front, but Nathan Hudson in the 6 is chasing them back down. Hudson looking underneath the 7 right now, going to head off into turn number 1. The 7 car might have fresher tires, but the 6 looks to just clear him coming off of the turn. 7 in the wall. Yeah, I definitely got to turn down the whole thing. Oh, Sean Henley in the back. Does Hudson think he can make it on one stop, on one tank of gas? Silverfox quickly catching up to him. And not far behind him is James Qualls. Seven in the wall. I saw the 78 car get the wall as well. Here comes the fresher tires in the 10 and 11. Drastically catching James Qualls. Silver Fox, if these two, if the 6 and the 10 start racing, then it very well could bring the 11 car right up to him. 7's in the wall again. These cars are going to try to go around him on the back straightaway. Here comes the 10. Almost made it. Drifted up the track. Oh, the 6 is coming to pit road. 6 car out of fuel. Cannot make it. And we still got a lot of laps to go, so who knows if these cars can make it as well. 10 car to the lead. Silver Fox gets the lead. Here comes Bolkowitz on the outside line. 7 in the wall again. He just can't get off the wall. The 10 of Joshua Balkin is James Silver Fox is leading. The 21 of Balkin is right behind him. And here comes Joshua Collard in the 13. Collard looking low to the inside of the 21. There is James Qualls in the wall back there. And everyone's going to try to take advantage. Silver Fox wheeling that race car around this track, coming to 5 laps to go. 21 in the wall slightly. Still coming down the back straightaway. Qualls coming. So is Annabelle Belvin in the 19. Where did she come from? Look at her back here. More cars coming to pit road. The 51, the 17, and others coming to pit road. Uh-oh. This could very well cycle around big time here. Will these cars make it, or are they going to come down pit road this time? And they're going to come down pit road this time. Is anyone going to stay out? No, it does not look like it. Here comes the rest of the cars down pit road. I think the 14 of Kyle Matthews might actually cycle around as the leader. Maybe not. Oh, look at this. Nope, never mind. I was going to say, oh, look at Betty Thomas coming out, but she's like a lap down or something. Yeah, Betty Thomas and others are still 1 lap down. Still trying to get their lead back, but it's still the 10 of Silver Fox who's leading. Here comes the 17 though. They're going to try to get around here with less than 3 laps to go, coming to 2. 2 laps to go for James Silver Fox in the 10. Remember, if he wins segment number 1, then he will automatically transfer to the All-Star race. And 13 of this, I figure someone would have probably tried to gamble with less than fuel, or with just fuel only. But here we go. 1 lap left in the first segment. So James Silver Fox, who won at Talladega last season to get him automatically in the All-Star race, had to race his way in this time, and it's going to be Silver Fox who's going to race his way into the All-Star race. He wins segment number 1. Race is still on standby, but here we are. Everyone looks like they're going to transfer in to the next segment. So congratulations to James Silver Fox. He wins segment number 1. He will park his car and he will not be in the last segment. So stay tuned. The next segment is coming soon. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is going to be segment number 2 of the All-Star Open. Now, just like I said before, it'll be the top 2 drivers out of this race that will advance into the All-Star race. James Silverfox has already brought his car back behind the walls. He was the winner of the first segment, so he automatically got to transfer in. The field has been randomized. Cameron Pemberton, Dusty Allen, Nathan Hudson, Jessica Villanueva, Annabelle Belvin, Alex May, Daniel Voiles, and Peter Saviano make up the field as we're going racing here in segment number 2. 5 car didn't get a good go in there. We got 15 laps, so 5 less in this race than the last one. And he's down off into turn number 1. It's still Cameron Pemberton, but here comes Nathan Hudson coming off of the corner. Oh, we got a problem. Annabelle Belvin in the wall. Villanueva taken out. Caution is out. Big time accident. Annabelle Belvin was hard into the wall. Peter Salviano's in it. Alex May is in it. Daniel Voiles is in it. Look at the 78 of Jessica Villanueva. She is on a freaking tear right now. She's going to dive underneath the 5 of Dougie Shears, who was in it. She doesn't have a lot of damage, so that might be good on her part, but she is looking to find somebody here. Maybe not. Maybe just pull up in her position. Alright. Well, we know this wreck happened with the 19 of Annabelle Belvin. I think it was when she hit the wall or she got turned. But I will be right back after this commercial break to see what happened. Okay, here we go. Welcome back. We're getting ready to go. 1 car out of the race. That is Dougie Shears, so he will not make the All-Star race. And the 21 of Joshua Balkin and the 88 of Joseph Srigley are 1 lap down. Now, as we're going to go through your top 10, it's Cameron Pemberton, Nathan Hudson, Joshua Collar, Jessica Villanueva, Betty Thomas, James Qualls, Alex May, Zachary Fitzwater, Jake Haynes, and Larry Hagan. Green flag is back out. 10 laps left in the segment. Villanueva might not even be all that slow. She could very well be up to speed, as we already have a battle for the lead and a lead change. Nathan Hudson gets into the race, or is now up in the transfer position. Here comes Qualls back there. He's going to go underneath Betty Thomas and try to go underneath the 78 as well. Hudson with the lead now, heading down off into turn numbers 1 and 2. Pemberton trying to fight back on the inside, but it's Collard on the outside who's going to get the run. Here comes Qualls now to the inside of Cameron Pemberton, going into turns number 3. He's got the help on the inside. Collard's going to try to fight for the lead. That's going to bring the 11 car right up to these guys. Collard's got the help. Here comes Qualls. Qualls moves into the transfer spot. And here comes James Qualls to the inside line for the lead. The 4 wide battle for the lead is going to be led by Qualls. Up ahead, though, cars are indeed falling back, especially those that have damage. Now it's James Qualls, and now it's 2 rookies in the transfer spots. Qualls and Betty Thomas. with Nathan Hudson still fighting behind him. Here comes Hudson to the inside of Thomas for second. Six laps left here in the All-Star Open. And it's right now, and as you see, it's the 6 of Hudson who just cleared for second position. Hudson. It's Qualls and Hudson right now. 5 laps left. I left pit stops on 4, so that could come into play too. Will these drivers be able to make it on fuel? Single file right now with still Qualls and Hudson. Hudson was last year's All-Star race winner. He didn't win a race after that, so he could not get into the All-Star race again. It was Hudson and Connor Breton who were the 2 highest finishing drivers in the points without a win. That's how he made it into the chase last season as well. It's going to be a battle. Jake Haynes has made it up into the mix. Qualls actually pulling away a little bit. Hudson's got to fight for it. 3 laps to go. This is where the action's going to be. Pemberton not too far behind. Oh, Qualls leaves a lot of bottom open. Oh, it's because they're coming to pit road. Here they come to pit road. Hudson into the wall. Wow, the damage on Hudson's race car. Now the legs beginning to come back here. Here comes not Nathan Hudson down the pit lane. The 48 car. Okay, I'm sorry for all this lag that's going on. Look at this. They didn't have to pit. And unbelievably, with all this lag, it's Cody Hagan and Dylan Young that will transfer into the All-Star race. Okay, so to avoid all this freaking lag, which I'm getting sick of, Cody Hagan and Dylan Young transfer into the All-Star race. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Stay tuned for All-Star qualifying coming up next. And until we meet again. Wow, now that the race is over, that's when it stops. Oh, till we meet again.